Hey everybody, welcome back to Path of Exile. Welcome back to the unusual MaW. Welcome back to success in a video game? Probably not. Hopefully we don't die this episode. We've been dying a lot lately. We're going to drop in the Ceremonial Wharf map. You heard that correctly. Ceremonial Wharf map. And hopefully we don't die here. I think we'll make it a goal this episode to try to level up to 74. Seem to be leveling once every 2 episodes now, with the half-hour episodes that we've been doing lately. Doesn't feel good, but that's what we're pacing at. Basically, the series is going to have to go twice as long, or 3 times as long, for us to get to 100, which is probably not going to happen. And to be honest with you, I'd much rather play the hardcore character than continue to play this. Although I will say, after discovering that there is a penalty of 10% for dying, has made the standard mode part of the game slightly more appealing than it was before. It actually made it in general appealing. This big goop trying to... What are you trying to do? See if we can bait it to explode. I think we may want to... Well, I don't know. I was going to say I think we may want to get rid of the charge, but... Honestly, the charge is just good for getting around the map. If I'm being honest. And I am being honest. Let's put that up. Let's put these up. Oh, we get mana and shield regeneration per nearby enemy corpse. Is that what that, when we kind of light up, is that what that means? No, but it looks like I benefit from that skill too, though. Hang on, we're missing a... Yep. A Spectre. Yeah, that looks like a lethal ability there. It looks like the skeletons don't get pulled out, which is pretty good. So we can pull the zombies out without pulling the skeletons out. Just kind of what we want, because we don't mind if the skeletons die. The skeletons are a collateral damage, kind of. They can die. Collateral damage isn't the word I was looking for. Unacceptable loss. Weeping Essence Woe. Screaming Essence of Zeal. And that right there is where I want to keep the charge. Are all of our zombies dead? I didn't even see him die. Well, let's get him back up. Now we're out of corpses. Corpses. What are these? Are these things just... Yeah, just doing damage, I guess. So you have to let them hit you and then you move away, or do they just... So they might just stick around for a little while. We need to get our Guardian up and going. You know, actually, I was trying to run all the buffs there and stuff. It's pretty hard to do and talk at the same time. In fact, it's, for me anyway, I don't think I could do it. Make sure that my flash stayed at 3 buffs for every 10 seconds. Keep the zombies alive. Recall them when they need to heal. And not get hit by any incidental AoE or incidental damage. Don't think I could do it.
Up you go, little beast. Away.
So we'll just play cautious. Just be cautious about it. Einhardt is still with us, isn't he? Yeah, we've only got one. Only got one? Well, what do you mean I can't do 2? That was probably my favorite line from, and I don't think that's the exact line, from Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, when the professor's trying to teach the kids math using golden tickets and Wonka bars. He asked Charlie how many he's opened, and he says 2, and he goes, oh, 2,000, and he goes, no sir, just 2. And he goes, what do you mean 2? I can't do 2. And whatever he's doing, like, he could easily do 2, but he's like so disgusted with the fact that Charlie's only done 2 that he just doesn't want to entertain Charlie anymore. It's funny. I'm sure everybody's seen that movie. You could be 100 or 5, and you've probably seen that movie. Maybe not 5. I don't know. Entertainment's definitely changed quite a bit over the years, where you just assume people are watching. I don't think people are really watching a lot of TV anymore. I know I personally don't watch any TV. It's pretty rare. Like traditional television, like your TV shows. I occasionally get in some Masked Singer, but that kind of wears thin on me pretty quick, or it's worn thin on me. I still think it's a fun show, but it's like all the reactions. It's like basically watching a laugh track, and I know they have to keep people's attention and stuff. Is this Yeah, it's the Mycelium lady. They have to keep people's attentions and hype up everything. But I feel like, I'm in a laugh track at certain points of I'm watching it. It's fun, I get it. Well, I guess we're doing it. Also known as probably gonna fail this. Do I get to choose? Oh, it's down here. We'll do a lightning one. I have no idea what this means. A fire one, a frost one, and a melee one. Well, this one looks significantly easier than the one they gave us the first time. And then I can upgrade these. Okay. I'm making you nervous. So you need to sneak in here and upgrade these, but it's kind of hard to do. Yeah, they're getting through. Oh, there was another path. Man, I don't know about all this. We'll go with fire, I guess. Did we do it? I think we did it. Hey, how about that? Too much clutter. Well, we got a solution for that. We got a ton of XP there doing that. Now this could potentially be good. 33% increased spell damage. Actually, you know what? Let's settle this for final. For finalies. For reals. Does spell damage affect minions PoE? Does plus spell damage on items affect minions? from www.pathofexile.com. So that's the question. I'm pretty sure the answer is no. It's the first response. No, it actually affects you. The only way it could affect minions is if it had Necromancer with the shield. That increases spell damage. Even if it would only increase the spell damage of minions, that actually uses spells. Poop. So the only way to increase minion damage and health is through passives. That kind of means there is really no offensive power in gear for minion witches. I didn't play it for some time, but I think there are items that give you +1 to minion gem level. Also, you can increase the defense of minions by wearing good shields. And passives for it. Don't remember the name, so that's the one that the person named above. I just do my best to get some nice support gems. Increase minion damage, plus elemental damage. Plus elemental damage. Attach to my minion gems and use auras. I wouldn't bother with Necromancer unless you can fit it into your build, but minion instability is a must-have. Minion instability. You know what, let's sell these items here over. We'll keep the staff. We know the answer to that is no. So, in actuality, this one really isn't a good weapon either. +4 gain. Nah, it's definitely not good. Actually, quite bad. The more I had to look at it for an extended period of time, it's quite garbage. Bag's already kind of getting out of hand again. It's alright. Let's finish reading all this. Did you know if the +1 level to minion gem is found on anything other than helmets? I've been told, and I have seen that helmet. We used to have it. Might be on one of our other characters. That is good for our character, actually for our build. At the moment, I don't see anything other than a helmet. I just do my best to get some. Okay, that's currently what I do. Gem slots is really the most important thing. I might even roll a staff just for the 6 slots it offers. Found this thread through Google. I am also interested in knowing this. How old is this? This is from February 10th, 2013. And you know what's cool is you can see that these players are playing Delirium. That's pretty neat. So they've been playing the game for 7 years. Yeah, these are, yeah. Just double checking to make sure that was right. This is from 2017. To continue this, is there a way to craft minion plus damage? Level 28 summon skeletons or any gem you desire. Power is affected by generic modifier system, which means that +1 gems turns into +2 with Empower. This means Empower is level 6 at the setup, giving a total of 5 levels to Skellies, aside from them getting +2 from the armor. Yes, I'm going to slap that armor in every possible thread. He's posted himself some armor that he enjoys. Well, I kind of got the big stroke of that, which is plus minion traits and the plus gem thing, and yata. Spell damage is garbage for us. So, yeah. With that in mind, we were actually still working on this one. Picking up our eloquent sword. I didn't really want to click that, but it's too late now.
Oh, go on.
Anoint items. This item cannot be anointed. What about, no? I mean, I don't know what she... Well, I feel like that's probably a big deal. Oh, maybe it's from this? When you need to pick up this stuff, maybe? I could invite her to hideout, which I think I will. To enchant rings or amulets. Oh, rings or amulets. I see. So we need 3 of these? We only got 2 for doing that, though. Okay. Well, let's invite her to the hideout so we can talk to her at any time, I guess.
Farewell.
Oh, wait, here's one. Right here. Oh, it didn't have it in there. I feel like the game baited us here. It's okay. We're not upset about it. Now, we died here last time. These are the minions that kind of rolled over us. Why do I not have a Guardian up? Our Guardian's kind of weak, to be honest. I mean, he's a minion. I know he's a strength-based minion. But he feels too weak. Try to make sure we're doing damage to him. Looks like we are. We should be rolling potion buffs here as well. Bonus objective complete? I think so.
Too much clutter.
Too much butter. Let's go back. Let's get some free currency because might as well. We're gonna hang on to that. I'll probably never use it, but I can already see how you can go through these scrolls of wisdom just by picking up garbage. But I mean, like, look at what we got for that. I even saying that, like, I look at this. This is for combine 5 of these to make scrolls of wisdom. That's not very good. Alteration shard. What does that actually make? Orb of alteration. Which is actually, those are good things to have. I think. It's definitely not bad. That's really all we got out of it, actually.
Farewell.
That's kind of one of the downside of there not being gold, and why. I mean, I'm glad there isn't gold in this game. Because then you'd have repairs, and repairs are kind of annoying. I mean, they have their ups and downs. I get why they do repairs in games with gold. Capture the beast for Einhar. Need one more beast. Little beastie. Let's close Mozilla. Firefox. Other browsers are available. It's a Yogscast reference. Yogscast have they have a special place in my heart. I still watch them to this day. I don't watch them like I used to. I suppose I could talk about that a little bit. I still watch anything they do that's like it's physically them. But I know that they, well, lately here they just, like for the past 2 or 3 years, they just play TTT, which is, if you don't know what that is, it's Trouble in Terrorist Town. And they play, yeah, it's mostly that, like every day. And it's actually really popular. It's the most popular thing they put up on their channel, and has been for a long time. And so that keeps the lights on for them. I don't particularly enjoy watching it. And it's not that it's not good content, because, well, I don't know, I don't think it is good content, but it's a bit over the top, loud and screamy for me. You've got, 5 or 6 people on there, and everybody's yelling and shouting over each other. And I'm sure, like, the younger audience enjoys that. And I'm sure some of the older ones do too, but it's too loud for me and too chaotic. But I really enjoy their other stuff. But in saying that, they were the reason I started watching YouTube on the regular. And they're the reason I bought Minecraft. So it's kind of funny if you don't know anything about the Yogscast and Notch Pearson. I highly suggest you look it up. I'll talk about it a little bit here. But know that anything I say could be wrong. When Minecraft started to take off, the Yogscast were really taking off. And they were one of the first, like, big YouTubers for gaming. They might even have been the first big one. And so Notch invites him to Minecon. They have this like festival for Minecraft, and they do an interview with him, and it's really awkward and really cringe. And they do this weird thing where, and the Yogscast has, very. I think they're pretty funny, especially Lewis and Simon. They're all funny though. But anyway, they do this thing where they do this Eiffel Tower high five, and the joke was that they pulled away and left Marcus Pearson, doing it by himself, which looked like he was doing a Nazi salute. And they all laughed about it, and they finished the interview, and then later on he accused them of making him look like an idiot and trying to make him look like a Nazi, and he banned him from coming out there, and he treated him real poorly, to be honest with you. And they were just huge fans of the game and huge fans of his, and we're just trying to be entertaining. And they're the sole reason I bought the game Minecraft. In fact, watching them play the first night, which they were like, I don't know, seven episodes into that series or so when I started watching it, and I was hooked. And I thought, I didn't want to click on that. I'm getting so distracted by talking about this story. I had assumed that the characters that they were interacting with in the game. This is how naive I was. Many, many years ago. The characters that they were interacting with, well, I would still probably believe it today. The characters that they were interacting with in the game were NPCs in Minecraft. And I kind of believed it because Minecraft was it's like a completely different game to anything we had up to that point. And I thought the NPCs were just really well coded, interactive things in there. But it turned out, I didn't find out till after I purchased the game and I was playing it that, that was like their friends playing NPCs to tell some kind of story. That story being Shadow of Israfel, right? And yeah, I don't know. So today, as far as I'm concerned, and I'm sure there's tons of people that bought Minecraft without watching the Yogscast. But they were both they were probably the most popular gaming channel at the time on YouTube, Yogscast. And Minecraft was starting to become the most popular game. But they kind of went hand in hand, right? Minecraft was taking off, and Yogscast was taking off. And so Yogscast kind of sold Minecraft to people. And then Notch, in my opinion, treated him very badly. And those guys, in my opinion, made Notch a lot of money. It's just kind of sad that's how that happened. And they still don't get along to this day for completely different reasons. I believe, anyway. And again, I could be wrong about all this, but this is my understanding of it. We need a map device here. And everybody knows the story of Notch, right? Sold Minecraft to Mojang, right? Sold Mojang to Microsoft for, I don't want to get this wrong because it's a staggering amount of money. How much? $2.5 billion. That's less than I thought, but that's a lot of money. $2.5 billion is a lot of money. I don't know. It's an interesting story if you followed it from the beginning, or maybe it's not. Maybe it's a really boring story. But anyway, from just watching them, I've learned a lot about British culture. Maybe if you were to ask them, they would probably jokingly say like all the wrong things. I've learned all the wrong things, but I don't think that's true. That was a long story about the Yogscast there. But pretty much since then, I don't watch television. And I don't know why that is. why I find it more interesting to watch and listen to people that, well, I guess even as I'm saying it out loud, it makes sense to me. And TV to me has become very, I mean, there's a lot of good writers out there that are real smart. Some of it's real dumb, though. And some of it, the writers are real smart and they're writing it for... They have to write to appeal to everybody. And so a lot of the times, like, they'll tell a joke, and you get the joke, and then they'll, like... They have to, like, spell it out for you once, sometimes twice. And it's a bit cringy to me. I don't know. That's my rant with TV. So yeah, that was a big long rant of why kids today might not even watch, might not have seen Willy Wonka. Because a lot of people consume different types of media than traditional media today. At least I think they do. I don't know. I don't know. No. We got halfway there. And I still enjoy a good movie. Movies are different to me because I feel like they're significantly better than TV in that, one, the budget's way higher. And so even the visuals are just better. And the writing's better. Because they have more time to tell a story where... I mean, there's some TV shows that do, but the ones that have to be done in a half hour, to me, they're just so garbage. And, I'm a huge fan of some of the older, like I'm a huge fan of Seinfeld. But to be honest with you, I think I would struggle to sit down and watch an episode of Seinfeld today. Big fan of The Office too, but same thing. And that's not to say those shows are great, and they're exceptional in their own right. But there was some continuity between episodes, like things that happen on those shows matter, right, from week to week. Where a lot of these shows that are 30 minutes, it feels like every episode has to be a new episode where everything feels like it's new and the characters are just like finally doing something for the first time. Or they're rehashing old jokes because maybe somebody didn't see it. Just to make sure that everybody in the audience gets it, and that's fine. At least that's my interpretation. I could be way off base on this, but... and maybe I am. If I am, please point it out to me, and, I should reevaluate it. I was going to say I'm entitled to my opinion, but I'd rather... somebody has a counter argument to that, changes the way that I might look at it, that I can enjoy again, I would, much rather have that. And I've talked to people about it before, and they've said certain things about it, but I don't necessarily agree with it, so... Even though I say I'm open to change my mind there, I might not be. Might be too far gone for me. But movies are still the exception to the traditional media that I still enjoy quite a bit. I was talking to someone today about, well, I'm going to die here. Nope, just kidding. Oh, these are timed. Oh, dear. No. No, please no. Is it just those three? Doesn't look like it. Oh, boy. But I was talking to him about... Can I get rid of this thing? It doesn't look like it. Let's get rid of this. But yeah, I was talking to him about music. No, I was hitting the wrong button there. I think I picked that up. That's fine. About how music doesn't feel quite the same anymore without there being a physical copy. And music sounds better today than it ever has. Like the actual tracks. We're gonna die. We're not gonna make it through here. Where was the last one at? Over here? That's that one, I thought. Can we just go? No. Yeah, can we teleport? We can't teleport. Now we need to focus here for a second, and then I'll touch back on what I was talking about. 'Cause I think a lot of people are going to agree with me on this. I don't think we have to hit that one down there again. There isn't one back here. We definitely have to go this way. It's just these two. You can see it right on the map there. So let's start with this one down here, I guess. But it is here, isn't it? No. Yes. Oh, this. Okay, I see. So we did open up this room to the next lever. I think we might have done it. Yeah. Yeah, we did it. Okay. So anyway, yeah, music's kind of, it's changed, right? It's way more accessible today, which I think is fantastic. And the actual quality of music's gotten better, like the actual recording quality and just everything about music's gotten better in that regard. But the fact that you can get it at the drop of a hat, it does lose its value. And I used to be like way more into music than I am today. Like music was my life for a long time. And I still love it a lot, but ugh, that felt really bad. I still love music, but it's nowhere near the same. We have to do this too because we want to ascend, right? This episode's running kind of long here. It's all right. We'll try to finish this up and then we'll close it up. I like having the open ended between 30 minutes and an hour. And then we can kind of try to close up at 30 minutes, but if we got something longer to do, we can still do it. So yeah, music's it being way more accessible. It just feels like it loses its value. It's just not there. And I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that disagree with that. They could be loving music more than ever now because it's so accessible. Like you can just with Spotify for free. You can listen to any song ever made, pretty much. Every track, not just the popular ones, at whenever you want. I mean, it's incredible. And yet, I probably listen to music about 90% less than I used to. Maybe more. So, I don't know. I don't know if it was the best thing that could happen to music. And maybe, it could just be because I'm getting older. Music doesn't interest me as much, which seems strange to say. I could have just gotten really boring. Possible. And maybe the younger generation listens to music all the time now, and it's fine. And they really enjoy the fact that they don't have to, spend thousands of dollars to create a CD collection or, yeah. I don't know. It's hard to say. Yeah, go ahead and leave a comment. You made it this far into the episode and you,
Consideration and hesitation. The
and you still listen to music like on a daily basis. And I don't just mean like, you know, you're in your car and you got the radio on, or yeah, I guess just excluding the car, you're actively listening to music, and some people may. It sounds nice, actually. Yeah, but go ahead and leave a comment if you do that. And, yeah. I think. Well, actually, you know, I was going to teleport back and end the episode, but we should probably finish the map here before we do that. Thought we were done just because we finished the Ascendancy trial. You know, it's probably just me. I mean, I'm sure if I started listening to music more, again on a regular basis, I'd probably fall back into it. And I've tried. I mean, I still love music. It's just not... I don't know, it's lost the special something. Whatever it was. And it could just be my age. I listened to, when I went for my walk, before, not this episode, but the last episode? In between episodes, recordings, I listened to Factory 81, which was one of my favorite bands growing up. They weren't really that popular. They played locally here, where I'm from, and they put on a pretty good show. Am I remembering that right? I think I am. Yeah, and I listened to it, and it was fun to listen to, and this, you know, it sounded great, but you know, in saying that, when I was younger, you know, I could listen to music all day, and in fact, I did. Like, if I could listen to it sunrise, sunset, I would. I used to work in a sandpaper factory where you were allowed to listen to music all day, and it was the greatest job ever, just for that. Yeah, but I don't know if I could sit there and listen to music all day anymore. I don't know. I think I've changed. I've definitely changed, actually. I sat down and tried to find some new music the other day. Well, it's been a while now. It's been a month or so, and I found a few bands actually. Some good pop groups and some good rap groups. Some good metal groups. Yeah. I'm not a huge country fan, but you know, if it's a good country song, I'll listen to it. It's not really my cup of tea, but I can appreciate the craftsmanship in some of it. Yeah, that guy had it out for us there. I'm like scared to even attempt to go after that guy again. I try not to be a music snob. Because a lot of people like a lot of different things, and you know, deep down, even though it's not my favorite thing, when somebody says something, I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, it's not really that good, in my opinion. Or there's way better things, right? There's always better things. What they're usually talking about is, you know, deep down somewhere in me, I'm like, you know, that's not bad. I see the appeal, the curb appeal to that song. The appeal and the curb appeal. Just trying to be a little bit more open-minded. I was never a huge snob about it anyway. Music. I don't think I was. Maybe I was. What are we missing? Oh, we're missing a Guardian. No, we got Guardian up. What are we missing? Oh, we're missing Holy Relic. Yeah, and so the thing is, about that too, is I know this guy actually does scare me. Maybe we can kill him from across the room. Nuke it, dot it, they say. A lot of people, they say they're about the generation, the next generation, that music's not as good as it used to be. I think it's actually better than ever from what little bit I looked out there. It's just not marketed towards me at all, or like, yeah.
Much clatter.
But it's better than it ever has been, really. There's just not as much money being pumped into it that there used to be, I don't think, anyway. I could be way off about that, too. That could be what they want you to think about it. You know, they. Them. You guys know what I'm talking about. We decided that this was garbage, right? Spell damage. I just decided that right now. No, we did decide that at the start of the episode. Did we get rid of everything? I think we did. Well, in saying that, I'm looking at this right here. Definitely get rid of all that. Where are you? What am I doing? Oh, there it is. I thought we were piling these over. Yeah, here they are. We probably need 6 of those or 7 of those, something like that.
Hello. Farewell.
You know, I was just thinking about it. I know that Einhar sells decorations for this hideout. What do they actually cost, though? Like, if you were to buy them? Favor. They cost favor. I kind of remember. I think we picked up favor for doing something at some point. There was some currency we picked up, and I was like, "What is that?" So, yeah, maybe in between episodes, I'll look and see if we can find somebody's import that we can just pop in here to make this look a little bit more snazzy. We'll play some dress up. But that's going to be it for this episode, guys. If you like this episode, you know the drill. Drop us a like. Consider subscribing to me for more content. It helps me out a great deal. And as usual, guys, we'll see you in the next episode of Path of Exile. Take care, guys. See you next time.